glamorous. It's, you know, I went to Spain last week, and I suppose I could have Instagrammed that and looked super glamorous, because I just earned money to go on a holiday. I wasn't trying to do the vacations, I wasn't trying to merge both things. I earned my money, I took my family on holiday. It works. There is no bullshit to this business model. It's just a real one, but it doesn't offer the... When I did the Olympics with Lloyd's, I worked for Lloyd's, and they just paid us loads, whereas Coca-Cola, they were constantly giving them carrots. Like, they didn't pay them anywhere near as well, but like randomly they'd all just hand out Ray-Ban sunglasses to everyone, and they were all hyped. But it costs Coca-Cola nothing to buy a load of Ray-Ban sunglasses in bulk. And then, you know, they would constantly be getting perks. It's this new business model that is essentially ripping off anyone under 30, where they try and sell you loads of carrots. The pure numbers, if you just get paid better, you decide what you want. You don't just get given carrots all the time. We're worried if an agent starts to sell you a gig, or anyone starts to sell you a gig. It's going to be this gig, it's going to be really cool, we're going to go out afterwards, and we're going to have cocktails, and Okay, so, don't let people sell you shit gigs. My working week, this is how I look at my week. 4 slots a day. I've got a 10:30 slot, a 1:30 slot, and a 3:30 slot, and then I've got an evening slot. I can sometimes do a cabaret or a pub quiz, or literally do a long drive to do an evening one. I'll normally do at least one midweek gig, either a circus workshop gig or something else. I attempted to make a graph. Anyone coming away from this course going, oh, I'm a bit shit, I can't do all these things. I've just spent 3 days with people who are better than me, talking at me going, and you're thinking, I can't, I'm just not that together. None of us are that together, or if they are, we're together for a small amount of time and we've really worked on that bit. Don't worry about this, you know. I hate this idea that we're all now going to leave this room and we're all going to be pretending to be these super amazing circus performers and we'll all have these janky conversations. I appreciate the selling yourself, and especially early in your career there is an element of that, but please don't think any of us know really what's going on. Jack of all trades, master of none. I definitely was this for a little bit. I was this just Bomonji person until I realised what I was. I am a compere, not an MC or a host, as in I'm not a presenter. So now when someone comes to me and goes, oh, I want you to host this awards ceremony, I pretty much just say no, and I recommend a better one, knowing who you are. Like I just said, you're going to come out of this course wanting to launch a billion new projects, enter every market. The fact that you're here shows you've got tons to get up and go. Chasing money in markets can be a trap. I have fallen into. It actually stops your progress. As in, if you're like, in your heart of hearts, you really want to kind of midweek be a social worker and help out families, and then on the weekends you really want to do a beautiful straps act. I think that is as valid as just... I have this thing where I didn't want to disappoint my parents. Does anyone have that? You know, when you chose to do circus, you're like, oh, I can't go back with my tail between my legs now, otherwise I will have failed. And essentially, in some ways, all your parents really respected you going, I may be able to earn a good living from this, and I'm, doing mortgage, da-da-da-da-da. That is chasing someone else's happiness, and it's a dangerous thing. So follow your own truth. And not saying that, well, I'm saying that in a more metaphysical, but basically, it'll stop you really making amazing stuff. And then you can turn it into high-end corporates, and then you have the toolkit now, get the toolkit. Make something beautiful. It could spit you out at 40, and you're unable to compete with younger acts, and you have fewer options. If you have not specialised, if you have not got things that are tangibly yours, if you've not created businesses, if you've literally just gone gig to gig and someone's gone, oh, can you do this contract for me? And you're still walking your life performance. Yeah. And then you come up the back of that, and then you're like, oh, and now I'm going to do a Christmas act. What should I do? Reindeers. You can do that into your 40s. And if I was a whole person, I could probably name you 20 performers off the top of my hat that got stuck in this trap. And now they're in their 40s, and they can't compete with you guys. And they don't have transferable skills. This is a risk. Okay. Make something beautiful, think about your side hustles, be honest with yourself. Okay.